I think. Happy Monday. Happy belated Easter. We celebrate Easter. It is Monday, Summerhouse. Whose side are you on? All I didn't really whose side are you on? I just said Lindsey and Carl. Oh, let me turn Instagram on. Do we think that Lindsey, at this point in time, should Lindsey and Carl be getting married? Watching this part, like up to now, which I think we're on episode 8, right? This was the episode with Instagram on. Okay, Instagram is on. Okay. Hey guys, let me hi everybody. So I'm Reality at Kristen Ray. Like I said, this is Who Started You On. If you're listening on the Who Started You On platform side, podcast platform side, if you want to watch me record these live, record the crazy live 3 days a week. I can't talk. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm usually here by 12:15, 12:30. Hey, mademoiselle. So please, if you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, please hit the like button again. I had this up all weekend, sorry. So I probably said that a million times this weekend, but we're talking about Summerhouse. I get to my notes. I turned Instagram on, right? Instagram is on. Okay. Yeah, like I still think, yeah, like they should not be getting married, right? Like there's no therapy that can fix this. And I don't like the fact that Carl is blaming himself. Or that he takes any blame. Like, I'm so glad that, like, I think it was like, I guess Sierra, somebody said to Carl, like, to Carl, what the hell was I just gonna say? Oh, Dave's not angry. Jesse. Because Carl's like, I'm gonna take full responsibility for my anger. Jesse's like, dude, I know that I'm new to this, but like I don't see you being angry. You know. And I don't know how Lindsey can sit and tell us that she was blindsided. There's no fucking way she was blindsided by this whatever breakup. Like, I feel like when he went home this weekend, when he didn't come down this Friday, she said he went to go see his mom. I believe he told his mom then he wasn't going to get married to Lindsey, that he couldn't marry Lindsey. You know, because, yeah. Let me say hi to everybody again. Mademoiselle, hello. Hello, everybody that's watching on, yeah, because we're live on Instagram, live on Facebook, live on Twitter, if I have to say all that. Hello to everybody that's watching on all of them things. I won't be able to see your comments unless you come over to Instagram. I'm sorry if you come over to YouTube and comment and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed. So my Easter was good. With the George's families. I still have like stamps on my, I can't know if you can see my stamps on my eyes. My niece put stamps up, like it's like stars and stuff. It's so cute. I tried to keep it on, and then I kind of redid them because she gave them to me to get home. I was like, babe, you know I'm 46. She's like 6. But it was a good time. I was supposed to go to my mom's, but I ended up not doing that. But I'll probably see them this week because I missed Easter with my parents, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, you saw them? I don't know if you could see them. Thank you. I don't know how good you can see. Everything looks kind of blurry. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely think they should be getting married. And I feel like when he went home, like I said, that he told his mom that he wasn't going to get married to her. I really believe that. What's cheddar? Sounds good. Thank you. That's what I got on Hot Topic. Everything, I swear to God, when I got that stuff for Empire Show, I got everything on Hot Topic. And now all I can wear is t-shirts. I refuse to go back to sweaters. Sorry, it's been like 70 degrees, 60 degrees. So all I have is like t-shirts. And I'm too heavy right now, I think, to wear tank tops. So you're stuck with me wearing rock t-shirts probably the whole summer. I'm just telling you now. Just saying. I went on a little bit of a binge. You know, I get stuck on a look and I can't get, my mirror. Oh, everybody say hi to my mirror. You guys haven't already. She's my mod. Did you get the other email I sent you, babe? They get you on StreamYard, a StreamYard one. I don't know. I had to like set you up on StreamYard too as a manager. Just to let you know. There's my alarm. But anyway, so let's get to the episode. So this episode, I'm like calling it should they or shouldn't they? Let me get to the poll real quick. Let me check the YouTube poll. Because I asked the poll, I asked everybody else what they thought like about this episode and what they think that they should get married up until now. Like, forget what we already know. But like hearing Lindsey talk to the girls, do you think that like you don't think there's any of her? She's not coming around. Like there's no her changing. And like honestly, from her interviews, and I didn't realize there was an after show. I watched the whole after show today, and she's still, oh God, she's still not taking any accountability for the breakup. Yeah, my notes from him. So yeah, oh no, I was gonna get the poll real quick. Sorry, I forgot to put it on freaking Instagram. I should have put it on Instagram, but Carl's like, I'm ready for the reunion. He does not care. Like he's like, I sleep good at night. Is she? I told you they denied me, right? I sent it to the Happy Campsy one. No, I'm hungry right now. I'm always hungry. That's a problem, because I'm gaining weight. Guys, can you share this, please? If you guys share this, because I need new subscribers. I haven't been getting any new subscribers lately. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just saying, I can't get anybody on Instagram. I don't understand. Is Instagram saying I'm on? Yeah, I'm on Instagram, right? Okay. Let me say hello. I should tell everybody I'm live. But so let's look at the poll real quick. Sorry, community. 100% no. Yeah, 100% no. They should not get married. So yeah, I agree. I just feel okay. I said this last week that I thought maybe Lindsey has I don't know if you guys know, I kind of read you the symptoms of not bipolar, but the what I have, borderline personality disorder, where it's kind of like you're traumatized from like, I don't know, traumatized, but like you get fear of abandonment. I don't know. I read you guys the thank you. I read you guys the symptoms, but she still just can't see past like what she's done wrong. I don't know. She's still doubling down on the whole. I have the right to ask him if he's drinking or if he's on something or if he's using or something, because he's got to question me. And I wasn't aware that I had to change, but then literally, oh my God, in the after show, she's saying, I was willing. She said, I was going to do this whole year of sobriety with you. Hey, Shay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Make me cry. She's like, I was willing to do this whole sobriety thing with you for the first year. But when, Lindsey, when were you going to do that? When? Because I feel like you might be an alcoholic too. Like you might be self-medicating because like you still can't understand it. Like you're like, I loved him so much. But the fact that you guys aren't even having sex is like, I don't even want to know that. I didn't need to know that. I mean, it gives a whole like introspective a little bit on the relationship, like, and it's not because he doesn't want to, or I'm sorry, it's not because he can't, it's because he doesn't want to. And he's like, how can you come back from something? And he's like, obviously they must argue at home like this. I don't know, whatever made them get engaged. I feel like Carl just, when he got sober, I think he just felt like it was the right thing to do. I don't know. You know how, like, I don't want to say Katie and Schwartz, but like, Katie and Schwartz kind of just felt like it was the next step. But they didn't want to get away from me. They didn't want to be away from each other, but they also didn't want to be, they also shouldn't have gotten married. You know what I mean? So, like, this is the Friday. So we're on the Friday night where Carl's not coming down. Because every Friday night they get into an argument. And it's always, we've seen it, like they're on their way back from drinking or they're going out and then he wants to, you're not tardy. He wants to leave or she wants to leave. And it turns into, what are you on? What are you on? And it's like the Friday night fight. And it's like everybody was getting sick of it. Well, I didn't realize that Carl wasn't there because everybody was getting along. And it's not saying it's Carl's fault because when Carl got there, everybody ran up and gave him a hug. Except for Lindsey. Like they were like calling him. I got like hair man. Calling him and missing him. And like, and he really did stay home because of that. But he also, I don't know. I think he went to his mom's, I think, right? Like I told you. He said he told Lindsey that he was doing something. He had to bring the theme thing. I guess it was the Corvette. I don't know. But again, he admitted that I did this because I didn't want to have the same Friday night fight and I was sick of it. But I do believe, like Lindsey said, he went to Jersey to see his mom. And he really did tell his mom that weekend that he wasn't going to get married. And I think his mom told him to hang in there and to get through the summer and then write everybody a letter at the end of the summer if you still feel the same way. And that's what he did. And like at this point, I'm all for it. But so like Sierra, I love West. I was calling him West, but it's West. Like like West, like Northeast West. Love Wes Wilson. I was watching his interviews with Broad Brothers. I love him just because I love him and Sierra. And I was wrong. I thought that the Broad Brothers said that they broke up, and they really didn't. I don't know. They're not saying, but they apparently, I think they're still together, and I'm excited for it because I love seeing Sierra in a relationship. Like I said, I missed the whole when Carl and Lindsey got together. So then I also missed Austin, and I know. I also have to add tags in my description too. Like I never do that. Like regular, this fucking fan. I gotta get rid of this fan because I have the windows open. But I don't need this fan on. I thought I did, but I don't. It's like blowing the hair in my face. But it doesn't even sound like 2 in the afterglow that Lindsey's even talking to the girls. I don't know because I don't know if some of them went on vacation or on the honeymoon or something. I don't know. Did something happen with the honeymoon? Like I said, I missed the whole Carl and Lindsey breakup, or even togetherness or breakup. Lindsey Carl are my best friends. Yeah, I knew that part, right? But I didn't realize that I missed when they got back together. Like this whole whole thing last summer. Like I call it the babe summer, they were calling it. I literally stopped watching it after stupid Hannah was on there. And then yeah, he's so awesome. I'm so excited. I'm excited for us. And Jesse. I like Jesse a lot too. So Lindsey and Sierra are cooking dinner, and again, it looks really good, but Carl's not there. So like everything's light and fluffy, and actually like the girls are actually getting a chance to talk to Lindsey. And like, I guess even though like the conversation was dark about Carl and the sex, she actually felt like they wanted to talk to her. You know what I mean? But everybody was getting dressed, they were cooking, and everybody looks really good. Sierra's trying to tell everybody to get down. And West and Sierra have been like hanging out in between, weekends. And and which is awesome. So they all come down, and I think it's Craig and Pete. Is it Craig and Jesse have the same shirt on, polo? All of them have the same white polo on. All the guys are wearing white, but all the girls look hot. All the guys look good. They all sit down to eat. They cheers. They talked to Jesse about committing and how many dates he went on that week. He went on like 4 dates that week. And then he actually says, like, I'm looking for a relationship. He's like, I don't want to just hook up with people. Like you see with Carl saying that, which is cool. Because he acted like a douche the first week, but I think that was stupid. And then I think like West in a couple interviews was sticking up for him, saying he got a bad edit, which he's cool because like thank God that like Craig's an old man and like me, he don't really care. Like he knows that Jesse wasn't really gonna like try to hit on Paige. And when they're sitting there, like so everybody's talking, but like literally Jesse, like Kyle brings it up and Amanda loses her mind. She fucking like it's clear she just doesn't like Kyle right now because we have Carl, Kyle, and so I keep getting in the wrong names, but Kyle makes the comment right in front of Craig about Jesse hooking up, or I'm sorry, flirting with Paige, and then Craig takes it in a good way and says, I know she's a pretty girl, and everything's cool, but except Amanda's like, you fucking asshole, you're so ignorant, you're so embarrassing, I want to murder you in your sleep, and then it's like they're fighting. And everybody's like, Jesus Christ, and everybody's like laughing about it, even like Craig's like, Jesus Christ, and Amanda's like, I just fucking hate him, I can't stand him. And I don't know, Amanda Page and Craig are upstairs talking about it, but it just basically telling Kyle to shut his mouth. Everybody's like, Jesus Christ, like we don't have, Carl and Lindsey fighting. Can we just keep it at an all time like happy vibe? But let's see, they're all getting ready to go out, and Kyle's like, she's just giving me a reason to like she's looking for a reason to fight with me, which is not true. But of course, Sarah and West are cuddling upstairs, which is awesome. Like they look so cool together. They just look like they fit together. And Craig made a comment like, I just don't see you and Lindsey don't fit together. But then when you talk about West and Sierra, like Craig and Sierra, was it Craig and Sierra? Yeah, Craig and Sarah went food shopping, and Craig's like, see, you guys fit. Like I see you two together. Hannah that was such a horrible summer. Remember what she did? I heard that. Yeah. I didn't know if they still did the Giggly Squad thing, but anyway, so they're getting ready to go out, and the bar looks like a good time. It was like a Christmas. You hate the beach? Did you just say you hate the beach? I hate the beach. Mimir, we are not sisters any longer. We might break up. What did you just say? You need to go to the beach. You need to go to the beach. You need to like the beach. Oh my God, I love the beach. I need to go right now. It's raining here. You know what's really awesome though? The windows, the breeze coming from the water that way. When I have the windows open, I don't even need the fan. Like if I showed you, oh my God, it's just so good. It's just nice not having 30 windows. And then, anyway, so Lindsey and Kyle decide to start. Kyle wants to talk to Lindsey at the bar. And I don't know why he wants to bring up fucking crap. I mean, he has to bring up their relationship because she's having a good time even if she's drunk. But so they're at this Christmas and July party. And you see Jesse inviting all these chicks back to the party that they're going to have next day, which is some kind of like racing. I don't know what it's called, NASCAR or something. I don't know who came up with that, but whatever. Kyle decides he's going to talk to Lindsey about how she gets mad at him for not having her back last weekend about the stuff with Carl, which on the beach, she was fucking making Carl look like he was doing really hard drugs and that he was getting like violent on the beach and shit like that. And Kyle's like, okay, listen, kind of like breaking it off to like, don't you think it's too soon? Basically like pointing out to the fact that like, oh, I'm sorry that basically Kyle is telling Lindsey that Carl is ignoring red flags because he wants the marriage more than he wants to be with her. And she picks up on that. And it's like, holy shit. And she's like, well, she kind of like understands that. She's like, I don't want to talk about this right now. And like shuts it down. And it's like, oh, well, at least he planted the seed that like everybody's thinking the same thing. Oh my God. You have to just like to be on the beach. I don't like to go really far in the water. I can deal with just being at the water. I don't have to be in the water, So anyway, we get to the part where she's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just want to have a good time. And she's drunk. And it's like, Jesus Christ, Lindsey, like even now you are. And I don't know. It's like a good time. Everybody's having a good time. And, it's like Lindsey's kind of looking at the arguments like they're like a little thing. And it's really it's really sad. She doesn't see it. It's not that she's picking the wrong guy. He's the right guy, just not. He's the right guy, just not for her. Or you know what I mean? I need my M&Ms. I want my M&Ms. I know it's probably really rude to eat while you guys are here, but I really want my M&Ms. I shouldn't be eating them now. But I swear, like, I feel bad for both of them because I know that they really wanted to get married, and I really, but like, she doesn't get, like, his sobriety is way more important than that. So Kyle kind of plants that seed into Lindsey, and it's like, thank God, because, they still have Giggly Squad. Oh, man. I didn't know that. Well, Lindsey's like, well, thank you for talking to me or whatever. And it's like, yeah, everybody doesn't understand like why they're still going to get married. And it's like, I really do believe, like I said, Carl decided that he wasn't going to marry her, like basically after the second weekend, but the fact that like he comes back, so he comes to the next morning, you see everybody goes to bed and West is sleeping in Sarah's room, which is cool. And she does, doesn't she? Well, everybody else, like, I feel like I know that I send do you guys get notifications? I don't know how people are coming to my lives. I feel like I said something wrong or something. I offended a bunch of people. I don't know where everybody's at. Like, I see you guys, but like, I don't know. Maybe because of it's a Monday. I don't know. Anyway, so they're all waking up, and at first it looks like it's kind of cool to see Wes and Sierra and then Jesse come and jump in bed with them. They're all in their underwear though. But anyway, he jumps in bed with them. And I love that like Wes and Sierra are so cuddly and they're lovers. They just seem like they've been together for a long time. So I'm pretty sure they did stay together. I think it's going to be a spoiler alert. They did stay together because she went on a double date with people from the show. So I'm assuming that was them. But they jump in bed, and then Amanda is in bed with, who's Amanda? Oh, well, then see, Danielle and Gabby were not there this weekend. You know what? I didn't miss Danielle at all, guys. I forgot all about her until like mid episode. I forgot all about Danielle. But anyway, so Lindsey walks in, and Jesse, West, and Sierra are in bed. They decide to call Carl on FaceTime. And Lindsey just gets pissed off. Like, he answers the phone, they're like, hey, buddy, blah, 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 40 minutes away. Like, yeah, bud, I'm be on my way. Like, all happy and stuff. And I guess he didn't answer the phone for Lindsey or something because she walks down. And it seems like she's mad, but they're like, I think she's mad, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. All the girls are, like, talking about, like, they need to talk to Lindsey because, like, she just does, they don't understand that, like, you know, he didn't, I'm sorry, this is about the thing they talked about, the sex thing, right? How they don't have sex, right? So they're like, we need to talk to her about this and tell her that it, like, thank you for being vulnerable, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, I think that Lindsey appreciates that, but I feel like Kyle is making it seem to Carl, and I don't know how Carl feels about it, but it's not like she must have said personal details, but she does. Doesn't she have single wave email? Yes, she does. She gives me them too. And she always wants to be like, you know, she's a pick-me girl, you know? I feel like I'm a pick-me girl, though. I feel like I'm a pick-me girl. I feel like I am. I'm really jealous right now because I get jealous when nobody picks me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe that all these people are clapping still, and, like, I can't believe that nobody ever asked me to, but whatever. It is what it is, but I have my peoples. But, yeah. Anyway, I still haven't watched the Jersey and Dana. I'm sorry, the Kim D and Dana live from the other day. It's like, that's how, you know, but I did decide maybe that I will talk about Jersey. I think I will. Mimir, like you said, I think it's a good idea. Like, I can talk about it and just keep my head straight on. I mean, why not? You know, it's not like it, you know, these people are not my problem, you know. But and I can keep it honest, you know, like, I don't have anything to hide. I, like, you know, I say what I say, and I just won't get activated, you know. I'm just curious how the season's gonna go. But anyway, I love this season of Summerhouse, except for the Carl and stuff. I just like the fact that they all got along. There was no fights in this arc. There was no fights in this season. I mean, sorry, this episode at all. And, you know, the fact that, like, Kyle and Lindsey, I don't know, see, they're not gonna be able to come back next season, I don't think. Like, I know maybe they will. I just don't think that they should be in a house together next season. She can't be in a house. Like, she's literally would be in a house. That'll be the third time that they broke up and that she's in a house with Carl. In a summer house. Like, when do they? And then I feel like at this point, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Because, like, they're still arguing about, like, the rent stuff. They just broke up. I mean, well, this season's about to start filming. And now, no, they probably have casted it, right? So, we'll see, right? Let me get my clip. But I feel like Danielle is definitely going to come back. But, like, Danielle needs a boyfriend. I don't think Jesse's the one. I don't feel like Jesse's the one. I feel like he might be a little too young for her. I feel like the guy that she was with was perfect for her, so I really don't know what happened. I guess he just got sick of her too. I don't know. Like, I thought that her and that guy were going to get married. I was like, oh, thank God she met somebody. She'll leave Carl alone, you know. And then she had that whole meltdown with the Lindsey stuff, and it was like the Lindsey and Carl stuff, and you're like, girl, like get a boyfriend. And that was when she had the dude. That's when she was still with the guy, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, Danielle, like, what are you doing? And I don't like how I also don't like the fact that they keep bringing up Austin. Austin is not an issue. Austin was 2 summers ago, right? Like, Austin was not last summer, as far as I know. But the thing is, like, leave Sierra and Wes alone with the Austin stuff. They're obviously not together. He doesn't know how to be in a relationship. And he's not even there. Leave it alone. Like, Wes is so mature about it, though. But, you know, I like how she called him a goober. But, yeah, I like the fact that, you know, Sierra and Craig are talking about how they're going to be serious with their other people. But, you know, with Craig's like, you know, they talk about how, like, Paige doesn't want to take Craig's money, which I think is the most mature thing to do, you know, especially when you live in different states at this point. So, you know, like, and like he said, you never know. But I truly believe, I thought about this. I really thought that he would move to New York because Paige, when she gets married, has a baby, she's going to want to be around her mom, right? But then again, Craig's parents and family live here. They're from, like, Delaware, so they're even closer to here when they have kids. But then then Craig's businesses are all in South Carolina and Charleston, where he just built his house. So it's like they can live in both places, but not when you're married and have kids. So I feel like they're gonna have a decision to make soon. I really feel like she said, put it towards my engagement ring, so she's ready to get engaged. They just have to figure out where they're gonna live. You know what I mean? So now we're at Saturday, July 22nd. Carl's not there, but he just gets there. And he pulls up in a pace car. It's a Corvette. Cute. Everybody's getting dressed. They're putting on their Speedway clothes, which is cute. And I'm all for it. And like I said, everybody's getting ready. They're getting dressed and everybody looks hot. And then Sierra's got this like thing on where it's like that thing that flows or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So it's like a blow up thing. It's really cute. But everybody's partying and Carl shows up and Lindsey and him act like nothing's wrong. They're like, hey, missed you, kiss me. And it's like, you know, that like I just feel like I get nervous even watching them talk because I'm afraid everything's going to turn into a fight. I feel like even he might walk on eggshells when he talks to her because you never know. I just like everything turns into a fight with them. And it's like they have to just really like work to not argue. And it's like, geez, like, oh my God, I don't, it's like work. It's work to watch, you know? I'm probably not spelling her name right either though. But I mean, eventually Amanda and Kyle are fine. They always realize that, God, we could be Lindsey and Carl, you know? But there's a conversation between Paige and Amanda about the money. So I feel like Amanda did help Carl build Loverboy, but then Amanda also doesn't have to work. So yeah, she gave up her career, but I don't think that money's a problem with them. So if she really wants to buy a house and get married, she doesn't really have to work at Loverboy. So he's going to have to find somebody else to do what she does, so she can take less of a role and like work on being a femme, like, you know, having kids. And then he doesn't have to worry about making her seem like she has to do all this stuff and make it seem like she's not capable. When all she really wants to do is have a family. She doesn't really have to wants to work for Liverpool, you know, even though she does deserve half of that because they're not that they're breaking up, but she has worked and Kyle is a workaholic. So let Amanda, you know, let Carl do it. I mean, I don't know. Give Amanda a break. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of have to say that again, but yeah, like I just feel like, you know, Amanda, you know, Kyle, maybe. I mean, it is scary to think about having kids. I thought about this. I need to ask my spirit guides why I never want to be a mother. Like I know there's the bigger reasons I didn't want to have to deal with if my child was an addict or has self medicated because I saw what my mom went through. Because it's like you can't help it's like you can't help your kid, and I just didn't want to pass it on. But then I also never had the urge either. Like I just didn't, and I feel like there's got to be a bigger reason for it. So I gotta ask my spirit guides what that's all about. But I can't even sympathize with somebody. I mean, not sympathize. It's hard for me to put myself in the shoes of somebody that wants to have kids because I don't know what that's like. Me and George have always just liked our life the way it is. And, I didn't really I couldn't anyway, like I wasn't stable, but anyway. But I feel like I said, Carl has brought all the stuff for this, whatever it is, theme party. I thought theme parties are out, but anyway, it's fun. I wish they would go to the beach. Like they're down at the shore. They're in the Hamptons. Why are they not going to the beach? Don't you think? I never see them at the beach. I know they have the pool, but I want them to go to the beach because Jersey Shore, they don't go to the beach anymore. And when we have our cash trip, I need you guys to come here and we have to go to the beach. Mamir, you're going to have to learn to like the beach. We don't have to go swimming in the winter, but there's dolphins that swim here and there's like whales. And I know that eventually there'll be an algae that'll clear up the ocean for us and all that. But anyway, the party's the next day and they're getting ready for the party, but all these people start showing up. And like I said, there's really nothing really happening. Everybody's acting like Carl and Lindsey are acting like everything's okay. Kyle and Amanda are like, oh, hey, I'm so glad I caught you too. Hey. Let's just say, where's everybody at? Yeah, Loverboy is a really successful company. Really successful. It's everywhere. You see it more than you see what's freaking Lisa Barlow's thing. See, I knew you would. Whatever you don't see Lisa Barlow's tequila anywhere, but you see Loverboy everywhere, and like especially on the East Coast. Me my drink. But yeah, he's really busy. Like he makes a lot of money. He doesn't have to work, Plus they have the show. They've been on the show since day one. And oh my God, I keep thinking about what they're making dinner. The dinner was so good. I'm so hungry right now. I know. I was going to say that too. But see, I do like it. Always starts at 4th of July. Yeah, and our summer started Memorial Day. Like we rented houses. We were there from Memorial Day till Labor Day. And we would just go on the weekends too because we did work during the week. But you know, the people that came down and stayed at our shore house, like when I rented it with my friends, we did it on the weekends, but we did it for the whole, it went from Labor Day, from Memorial Day to Labor Day, which is like 3 months, you know. But yeah, they only do it from July to Labor Day, I think. But again, too, but like Martha's Vineyard, I like how they stay there the whole time, right? But they only do it for 2 weeks, which is enough. 2 weeks is enough. And I am so loving that one, Martha's Vineyard. But yeah, so the next day of the party, Kyle and they do the racing thing, and then Wes gets a cut on his nose, but he's too drunk to even care. And I can't stand looking at the body. I must throw up. But Sierra's a nurse. I forgot about that. Thank God. And she took care of him. And then she sat on his lap, and then she took off her outfit, her little flowy thing, and my God, her body was so hot. Yeah, they stay 15 days. Yep. Hey, Regina. I didn't go to Easter, family Easter yesterday. So I keep saying I'm going to call you, but if I don't, just know that I was thinking about you, because I always do when I think about my family and stuff, because I'm going to go through the same stuff. But anyway. And I didn't do it purposely. I went to my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's instead, but it was like, I don't know. I just don't talk. But yeah. So the show, I think, all over is good. Like they were all getting along, like, and it sucks because it was only not like that when Carl and Lindsey were fighting, and that was when, you know, I feel like Carl should stay on Fridays and Lindsey should not come down, because Lindsey's the problem. She is gorgeous. Like, don't they look so good together? I love her and Wes together. Like, I just love him, and I feel like that is her match. And I just hope that, like, I feel like he wants to be in a relationship. He said it. He's like, I'm not looking for just hookups, you know? And we know she can be in a relationship. And I just hope that, like, they're still together. But, yeah, you know, Danielle not being there, like I said, I didn't really notice it. I wish she would just find another guy. I'm really upset that her and that guy didn't work out. And then I don't know what happened. I mean, I guess because she's annoying. I don't know what happened. I thought he was really like, what was his name? Robert. They have a lot of theme parties. I wish they would go to the beach or the boardwalk. Like, you guys don't get to see the boardwalk anymore. You only saw it when Jersey Shore was like the first couple seasons. That's like the best part. Even though I'm not young anymore, but like I still feel the nostalgic. Oh, I like it. Short. I want the season to start. I'm excited. I get really excited. But yeah, it's just when the people start coming down, it's just a whole different vibe. It's like the different energy in the air. But yeah, Carl and Lindsey, oh, how cute he looks, and their can't dance, and everybody was having a good time. Not much really to say except the fact that, like, the whole breakdown of communication with Carl and Lindsey didn't happen this weekend, but it's like because they were only together one night. So I don't, like we said, I never see them. We don't see them at home. Did you notice that? Did you notice that? I just noticed that. We don't see them at their house during the week. Right? We only see what everybody else is doing. But this time we only saw from Friday to Sunday, but I don't remember seeing them at home. And I think he does work for Loverboy right now, but he was smoking a cigar. They all look so cute. Carl looked really cute with his old like mustache and his like, it's like, what did he have on? Like him and Craig had on like, Carl had the one that waves the flag, the guy that waves the flag at like, what's it called? With the racetrack. I don't know what they call them. We don't have them around here. But the girls were talking to Lindsey and they were like, we have your sign. And Paige is like, I'm going to be the one that says, you don't have to do this. Like she said to Amanda and Kyle. And she said it to Lindsey, and Lindsey was like, I don't know. I feel like in a roundabout way, they were telling her like maybe they should have. And they were all telling both of them in the roundabout way that they should not be. There's no way that she was blindsided. There's no way she was blindsided. There's no way. They weren't having sex. They were fighting. He kept telling her, you got to stop. Everybody was telling her to stop saying, I'm not sober. On camera, off camera. You know, it's a lie. It's too much. And, you know, the party is basically the end of it. And, but that's it. Like, I don't even know. I didn't even see any previews for the next one. I think next one's like 2 days from now. But me and Mimir came up with something that we're going to do every day at 4:20 called high tea. All Mimir's idea. But I'm going to talk about the Potomac reunion because that was last night. I did watch it. I watched it on Peacock. But I couldn't figure out if that was the first one or did I miss a week. But oh my God, I cannot wait to talk about it. But yeah, and it was a lot easier to watch knowing that Robin's not coming back. and this we're only on the first one, but with Summerhouse, Lindsey and Carl should not be getting married. And I feel like next weekend, Carl needs to Lindsey needs to stay home, and Carl needs to be able to stay the whole weekend because he's the one that gets along with everybody. Everybody loves Carl. They were so welcoming to him. Is anybody on Instagram watching? Even when they were platonic, hey guys, on Instagram. Even when they were platonic, she still wanted him, and he didn't really want her. And yeah, they were better friends. And I just didn't even, I miss them even getting together. It's even weird for me to see them together. But I feel like she just needs some therapy because she doesn't, if she thinks that it's okay to say that to him, it's more than just that. There's a huge problem with you. You have a huge issue. There's a huge issue. Because it's not cool. Like, you're pissing a lot of people off. And I don't know if people watch the after show, but if they do, they're going to get even more mad. Because she's acting like she wanted to stop drinking for him or something, and maybe he told her not to. What? No, that's what she's acting like. I was like, and then at one point, Kyle says, "I don't even think did she know that we were filming a reality show? Did she understand she's on camera, right?" Because she seems to have a completely different perception of what happened this summer. But yeah, so high tea is going to be every day at 4:20. I got to make a thumbnail for it. And what? I can't have Robin coming back. I really can't. I don't want Robin coming back. I do not want them. I gotta I don't want her coming back. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna be like an hour or anything. We're just gonna do it at 4:20. And I think Mamir's gonna come up with me, right, Mamir? And I'm gonna be just live here. We're just live on the same everything else. I'm not gonna send the link out or anything, but just every day at 4:20, I'm going to go live on here, live on all the regular ones, and Instagram at 4:20. We're calling it high tea. Obviously, for obvious reasons. I forgot Karen had her do that. But yeah, but if they're going to let Shannon come back, you know what I mean? I don't want Robin. Robin does not deserve to come back, especially after she acted. And she could not answer for shit. But we'll talk about that at 4:20. But I didn't realize how hungry I am. Oh, stop it. I understand. I'm excited, but we're going to try to do it every day. I want to. Like I said, we'll probably just do it for 20 minutes. I just wish it was 4:20 everywhere, but because I'm 4:20 sober, but 4:20 Eastern, and whatever the hot topic is of the day, we will be talking about that at high tea time at 4:20. And I'm going to go because I'm going to go eat. And I know you guys usually don't eat meat, but I'm kind of in the mood for cheesesteak. Isn't that weird? I'm kind of hungry. I need to go on semaglutide. I'm just saying. I don't like how, I've gained 30 pounds, guys. But Summerhouse was really good. I'm excited for it. I wish that I had the energy to talk more. I have been losing my energy quickly lately. But an hour one's usually good anyways. It hasn't even been an hour though. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat something and eat my M&Ms, my ice cream. Thank you. I love the fact that look, right now did you realize there's no Housewives franchises airing right now besides Potomac, and it's over. What is next besides, I know. Thank you. What is next besides Jersey? And that's not till May. Because I feel like, what am I missing? Why don't we have any franchises on right now? What is happening? Salt Lake's definitely over. We know that Beverly Hills is now over. We know that Jersey's the only one coming on. We know that Potomac's over. I can walk around here. It's got to be the sugar I've been eating. OC's filming, but it's not going to be ready to be on. They did. They had us remember we had 4 weeks. That's how I started with Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because we had Miami, Salt Lake, OC, Potomac. I said Miami. I don't know, all of them. We had 4 going at once, and then we had even the Ultimate Girls Trip thing, they left us high and dry. But I'm okay with Martha's Vineyard. I love Martha's Vineyard. But then me and Dustin, we've been trying to do, I'm doing high tea, but me and Dustin, I'm going to try to talk him into coming onto these lives instead. because it's hard for me to do the nighttime ones. Because after this, you hear like my birds are like chirping. I just like to be outside, and I get like I don't want to come back in sometimes. But we have to do high tea, and the days. I mean, honestly, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you're not going to see my face because I'm not going to do my hair makeup just for that. Robin, I can't. And if I can't, I'm gonna freak out, dude. I can't with her. Did you see what she was saying? They were making me so mad. I can't talk about it now. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, we're calling it high tea. Cool. She came with the idea, and I was like, she asked me a long time ago, and I don't know why I forgot. But when you reminded me, I was like, that is such a good idea. Because I know I want to start watching Traders because I know that it's really good. I was gonna say that I do cover the Valley and Vanderpump, which is enough right now. Vanderpump I don't know what to think about it anymore. The Valley, I love. I need Jax to get off of it. Oh my God, get him off the TV. He's such a loser compared to them. He is not the number. He's the number one loser in the group. They're such a better caliber of men than him. And then we have Sheena and Lala have moved to the Valley anyway. Sandoval already lives in the Valley. Okay, so And did you hear about Ariana? What she got? Did you hear what she's doing? Her new gig? Did you hear? It's so awesome. I just heard it this morning. I might be late to the game, but do you hear she was the new host of Love Island? Yeah, she's the new host of Love Island. So I don't think the sandwich shop's opening, guys. I don't think they're doing the sandwich shop. All right, so we're gonna do high tea today about Potomac. Whatever happens down about tomorrow, but on Wednesday I want to look up the stuff that's going on with the sandwich shop, because Wednesday, that'll be the day after Vanderpump, and that'll be a good day to do high tea and talk about that, because I don't think the sandwich shop's opening. I think it's a done deal. How can she have all these jobs and run a sandwich shop? You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you guys for coming. I know I'm cutting this one short. I love all of you, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all back here at 4:20. I'm going to just make the link. I was trying to make a good, cute thumbnail for it, but I can't think of anything. But yeah, we'll talk about Potomac today. And I will see you all later. Love you.